get their swagger back a little bit. There's still plenty of time left to make that push.
It was Ben Gordon coming off the bench, Sixth Man of the Year last year. He's in a starting role now. He's been terrific in the last 2 games, scoring 74. He has 6 early points here tonight. Carmelo Anthony for Denver knocks down that 2. His second field goal, he's missed 4 shots. So if they can have a little burst here, they'll have Chicago right back where they had him in the first game. Nice feed. Anthony's hands looked fine on the catch there if you're just joining us. Jammed his thumb earlier in this quarter.
And in that game, they ended up winning that game on what they should call it in Denver, fitting it up. You had to drive.
They can take it from about 15 to 6 in 2 minutes. Carmelo Anthony.
That's where he is so tough. When he catches that ball in his short wing ISO area, he's got a tremendous jab step, creates space, and right now he's really all year been knocking down that consistently an 18-foot jump shot.
See, it makes some hoops. It gives you energy on defense. The double gets it out of Gordon's hands. Anthony hit his last 3 field goals.
Well, you're asking an awful lot of Andres Nocioni on that play. Earl Boykins comes off pick and roll. Nocioni traps him, and then is responsible for getting all the way back to his man on the other side of the floor. No way he could get there.
Not a lot of easy leak outs. Anthony almost had a 3-point play. He will get 2 free throws.
We saw Scott Skiles today at shoot-around. That was his main area of emphasis. He even said, we're going to sacrifice guys going to the offensive board tonight.
Anthony was the number 3 overall pick. Deng the 7th pick. Gordon does such a nice job of running his opponent all over. This is going to be on Chandler. Got the wings out too high. Try to clip his man on the way around. A technical foul has been called as well here on the Bulls. Anthony makes the tee. Denver ball. There's a delay of game called on Chicago the 2nd time. One of the Denver problems has been consistency and unity. They have not been playing very well together, complementing each other's strengths. A lot of one-on-one stuff lately. Anthony.
He's just got such great pace to his offensive game now. He really has slowed it down since he came into the league. KG, Gasol, and Carmelo Anthony. I think 1, maybe 2 of those guys can make it. And right now, I probably would lean toward having Carmelo Anthony on the team. He's the best player on a team that's leading his division. I think that's deserving. And sometimes defensively, you have to dictate what you're going to allow guys to do rather than react to what they're doing. And that's what Luol Deng has done to him several times tonight.
You see Carmelo's alma mater, Syracuse, lost to Connecticut by 23 tonight at Syracuse. He played only 1 year and a lot in the 2-3 zone.
That's exactly right. They did. They protected him. They protected that entire team in the zone that year.
That's the way Jim Boeheim's made his run here over the last 8 or 10 years of success, and the players do not play as much man-to-man defense. Anthony connects. 8-point game.
It's one of the great records. I mean, it's really a tough number to get for a lot of different reasons. Number 1, point guards nowadays aren't old school like that. They like to score so much, so that's going to be a tough record for somebody to beat.
Tomorrow night. So they don't want to blow this one. Anthony, baseline, and 1.
It's exactly the same play that Carmelo Anthony made in the Cleveland game to win that game. Caught it, froze him, no hesitation immediately. Swings through, goes baseline, gets the finish. Very difficult matchup right there in the short baseline. Tyson Chandler has no chance to stay in front of Carmelo Anthony.
Chandler and Darius Sungaila each have 4 fouls, and this is part of the work that Carmelo did in the offseason, waiting only a couple of weeks after the Nuggets were eliminated in the playoffs to get back to work quicker than he had before. Lost weight, gained quickness, able to make that baseline move. A 3 to tie. And we have a whistle and a foul before the Boykins shot.
You take a look at Andre Miller getting posted up at the other end. This guy waved everybody off. I don't want to double team, he said. Do not come. We're going to play Nocioni straight up. The last time they doubled, Luol Deng got a cut and got fouled.
Anthony has 21. It was a parade to the free throw line. 19 makes in the comeback win in Chicago. Not as many here. Let's see if Carmelo catches it with one hand again to protect that injured left thumb.
It's amazing, this team. It's like they all of a sudden just took smelling salts during the huddle, and they just came out with all kinds of energy. You got to really credit Nahara, Watson, Boykins, Plaza. These guys got them back in the game, and now they're going to count the starters to try to finish this comeback off.
Denver 30 of 35 at the line, 1-point game. The crowd now into it. Carmelo Anthony inside. Beautiful feed by Watson.
Very John Stockton like by Andre Miller. Thread the needle right off the dribble. Finds Carmelo Anthony. Great catch and great finish.
9 of 19 shooting for Anthony. Oh, beautiful move in the open court to draw the foul. He froze Nocioni and then spun him.
What a great play by Carmelo Anthony. Coming full speed, kind of rose up. His body language indicated, I'm going to shoot a pull-up jumper right here. Songaila, Nocioni, both of those guys get forward on their toes. Goes right by him. Take a look. Oh, hesitation. Nocioni gets his body weight going forward. Carmelo Anthony knew what he was doing in that play the entire time. Set him up by freezing him for that jump shot. Gets to the line once again. Stop that clock.
The foul on Songaila, his 5th. Free throws 10 and 11 for Anthony, who has improved his free throw attempts each game, or each season, I should say. Getting that average close to 10, asked to put that jersey back in the shorts. Again, it's been the one-hand catch since the left hand was injured in the first half. .103, 100. 11 in the quarter for Anthony. A lethargic third has given way to a very entertaining fourth quarter. Each possession important. Hamby knocks it away. Anthony trying to go all the way. Draws the foul on Songaila, and that is Darius's 6th. Darius coming up 4 shy of his career high 25. He scored 23, I should say, that he scored as a member of the Kings. Carmelo Anthony did not get to the line a lot early in this game, but he's going to end up with a lot of free throws at his 12th attempt.
I remember early in the game, really, he settled for a lot of jump shots. He was catch and shoot real quick. You know, I think George Karl probably had some words for him at halftime because he wasn't really that involved in the offense other than his jump shots. But the fourth quarter, he's really been attacking.
All 13 free throw attempts, our statistician Marty Aronoff reminds me, here in this second half. 3-point game, 90 seconds left. To Nahara. A lot of contact. Anthony, 1-point game. Timeout, Chicago.
Great play by Marcus Camby. Triggered the entire thing. He stood back under that rim and waited on Kirk Hinrich until the last possible second to make the block. Got himself back in bounds. Triggered the break. Ends up with Carmelo Anthony. See what I'm talking about? Marcus Camby waiting on Kirk under the rim. Goes up, makes a defensive play, triggers the outlet, leads to a bucket at the other end by Carmelo Anthony,
who has 31 points. He and Gordon have it over 30. 1:03 left. 1-point game in downtown Denver.